Hello folks, want to give you all a real awesome Doc Watson guitar lick today. Comes from that song Orange Picking Time or Peach Picking Time in Georgia. It goes back and forth on the name. I guess it depends on what type of fruit is in season, I guess. But it goes like this. Let me play it for you so you see if you even want to learn it anyway. And it goes in that C chord. So this guitar lick, it starts on the D string. Of course, I said we're capoed at the second, and this is the way Doc Watson does it. So starting on the D string here, you're going to start on the second fret, and you're going to walk up with your index, your middle, and your ring finger, and then you're going to shift up one. That's going to be the most simplistic way instead of trying. I've seen people do licks like this, and they'll use one finger, and it causes them to sound not so smooth. So you use these three fingers, and then shift all your whole hand up, of course. And once you get there with your ring finger, you're conveniently now going to be able to take your pinky and let it just sit there on the B string, and that's what you'll be alternating back and forth. You can just get used to doing that. But here's how it'll sound. Let me play that a couple times real slow so you can get it exactly how it goes. And once more slow. See there, he walks up on the first and second fret on the D string, and then lands on the B on the first fret. And now you're gonna do a cool little lick. That's fret 3 and 2 and open on the G. So far now we got all the notes here. And then walk up from the first and second fret on the D. And then the A on the third. So now we got... You can practice it that way if you want, the whole thing like that. And all these little licks right here, even this lick, that's going to be a real simplistic lick that you can, if you learn something like this, you can take from this what you've learned now and add it to a lot of these bluesy folk tunes that many of these flat pickers do. So there's like, learning something like this, really don't look at it as you're learning a song. Look at it as you're learning a bunch of knowledge, you know, for other tunes. And what you'll do is you'll be practicing, you'll be playing long enough, eventually you'll start taking things from here. And you won't even realize in your mind, where did I come up with that lick? And you'll start thinking about it. And oh, I pulled that from so-and-so song. You know, it just kind of happens like that, at least for my crazy brain. But so far, you should have this. And the picking sequence for this is pretty much alternate, up, down, up. However you feel best to do it. Like I start out on upstroke on this one. And now this next thing, now Doc Watson does this a lot, and this is a really unnoticed thing I think a lot of players, when they try to do some of his songs or learn his licks, is little subtleties like this, and it's a little pull off on the A string. So it's a simple thing, but usually you want to do a pull off like that. You want to do it in that timing. So it goes like this. There's where you ended. And then just pull off on the A. And it's going to end you up in that little G chord. I call it a partial G because it's not really a traditional G. It's once you have your G chord, go ahead and take your pinky finger up on the 3rd fret of the D string, and that's the chord that's going to be played here. I'm not even sure what it's called, but those are the notes. And once you learn this chord, you can add this index finger and make like a G9 or do all kinds of things with it. This G chord is really cool. So far, let me do it once more real slow. So there's the lick, and I'll play it once more kind of slow. So if you want to go ahead and try to tackle this one, at least you got the intro lick, and then maybe I'll do a part 2 video on this song here if you want to learn the chords. But it's basically that G, some different kind of G's here added in with the 9th and the 7ths and whatnot. But basically G, C, F, you got your A, you know, a couple other chords in there. I'll do another video on those if you want to learn this song, but let me do it for you. Anyway, I'm just learning that one too, folks, so let me know in the comments if you want me to do a full lesson video on peach picking time in Georgia or orange picking time in Georgia. And let me all know what other songs you want me to do lessons on, since I haven't done some videos in a while. A couple of you had requested, Black Mountain Rag. You know, something like that, or Beaumont Rag. Let me all know, and I'll try to start doing some more lessons here soon. God bless. Catch you all later.